doing there? Kind of snuck up on me. Anyway, I'm Paul. Welcome to Adventures in Welding. I was just checking out an email from onlinemetals.com about the tailgater grill giveaway. It's coming up here in a couple weeks. Check out onlinemetals.com if you haven't already. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. Today, I want to talk to you about a really cool upgrade for your Eastwood TIG200. And this upgrade will also work on the 2013, 14, whatever, everything except for this year's model, the AHP Alpha TIG. I think it also works on the Lotus TIG machines. Let me bring you in close here and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Alright, here's the front of my Eastwood TIG200. You know, I use this for all my videos. I think it's just a fantastic machine. One of the downsides, and really one of the very few downsides, is the fact that your torch connection here is this male connector with this little cone here. You know, your argon comes out of here and your torch screws on here to get its power. So you're kind of limited with, unless you have somebody specially make you a cable, as to what you can do for switching them out for a different cables. Say for instance you were in the mood for something different. Like you were in the mood for a CK Superflex. Now what I've got here is a 25-foot CK Superflex cable, and if you've ever used them, you know how nice they are. I mean, I'm not knocking the cables from Eastwood. They're really nice. No problems with them at all. But if you want something longer, you want something more flexible, man, these CK Superflexes are fantastic. But they don't natively fit your TIG200. Until now. Let me bring you in closer. Alright, here's our CK Superflex cable. And let me grab one of my Eastwoods. There's nothing, like I said, nothing wrong with them. They're excellent. Here's the end of your Eastwood cable. You know, you've got this spinny nut here, fits on there. So like I said, unless you get somebody to custom make you one, you're kind of out of luck if you want to switch to something like a CK Superflex. Until now, because George's Plasma Shop down in Delaware, or up in Delaware, or over in Delaware, depending on where you're at, let's just say George's Plasma Cutter Shop in Delaware has a solution for you. George has come up with a little adapter kit. Right there is all you are going to need to make that work with your Eastwood TIG200. Let's put it together and give it a try. I've got a nice number 9 torch head here. So let's put ourselves together a new torch setup with the CK Superflex and this conversion kit or adapter kit from georgesplasmacuttershop.com. Now you can find him on eBay as well, and I'll put the link up to it right here. Let's get started. Alright, here we go. We got our Superflex cable here. We've got our torch head. We've got our adapter kit. And here are the parts or tools we need. We need a heat source and a couple wrenches. Man, it does not get any easier than that. So let's start out by putting the head on the old torch. First thing you want to do is make sure you get this in the right direction and slip it over the cable. Next, you screw your head on. You always want to make sure you got your head screwed on right. Seven 16th wrench. Tighten her up, just snug. You don't have to crank her on there. There's our torch head ready to go. Now for the other end of the cable, we're going to slip this heat shrink over top of here. And the reason for that is When you connect up to your machine, this piece of brass here and all this is going to be electrically live. You don't want to catch a nasty shock. Screw on this adapter nut. And we'll snug her up. We'll slip the heat shrink right up to the nut. You want to remember you're going to have some movement there. Probably want to use a heat gun to do the shrinking part so that you don't mar up your beautiful hose. I don't have a heat gun, so we're just making do here. You don't want to let the flame touch it. You're just looking for the heat, not the fire. Now we're nice and snug. Slip your plastic nut over there and we're ready to rock. Let's hook it up. All you got to do is screw her on there. It's so simple even a Dallas Cowboy fan could manage it. Let's get the head of our torch ready. Alright, I got our torch head components here. Nice little kit here. This is a number 9 torch, so you need the number 9 or 2 size components. Now this little kit is also available from George's Plasma Cutter Shop, as are plasma cutters and any service you might need. That George, he's a heck of a guy. Just making sure everything fits as it should. And we'll put everything together and give her a try. This is a nice little 1/16 inch stubby gas lens kit. I may have to trim my tungsten a little bit here. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trim about an inch off of that. Give me 1 second, folks. Down here pretty good. Ooh, where's it at? There it is. Now we'll sharpen her up. Nothing to it but to do it. Get our tungsten in there. A little over a 1/4 inch stick out should be plenty. And we're ready to go. Let's give her a shot. Alright, we got our torch all ready. Got our argon flowing. This is stainless, so we got some nice 309 filler. Let's see what we can do here. All right, looks pretty nice. I think we've got a winner there. All right, folks, I made a pretty nice little weld on that stainless. Number 9 torch is a great all-around torch. It's only rated for 125 amps. You can push it a little higher for very short periods of time. With that CK Superflex cable, man, it's super light. You can go anywhere. And with that kit from George'sPlasmaCutterShop.com, the sky's the limit. Look there. There's his phone number. Call him. You tell him I sent you. Now get out of here. I got shit to do.